Hey, it's Caitlin with the Backcountry Crochet, and I stupidly decided to give myself a couple-day challenge where I can make a vest for a concert I have this Friday at Cheyenne Frontier Days. Go ahead, grab a crochet project, a cup of tea, relax, and let's just crochet. So it is Cheyenne Frontier Days around here, up in Wyoming. I'm in Colorado, but I've been invited by my sister-in-law, who's from Wyoming, to go to a Lainey Wilson concert this Friday. Now, I don't really have anything for the rodeo, Cheyenne Frontier Days, Frontier Nights, whatever they call their concert series during Cheyenne Frontier Days. And so I was like, maybe I'll make a simple vest that could work for a country concert. I mean, the images make it look like it would look really cute. So it is Saturday. My goal is to get it done before my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and niece and nephew come to town on Wednesday. That is kind of my goal. If I need to, I could try to get it done by Friday before the concert, but I just have a couple of days to get it done. Now, I've already started working on this, and my goal for finding a pattern is I want a pattern that should work up fairly quickly, is airy, not like holes. I don't want I don't want just something with a bunch of holes. I want a cute pattern, but something that'll work quickly, and a lot of chaining to create a design I'm hopeful will help it work quicker. So I bought some yarn. And I am hoping that it'll be lightweight enough, because I'm not sure how hot it's going to be in a concert in a crowd, not to mention it's summer, and hoping for the best. Now, I started out with the pineapple stitch, which I thought would look pretty cool, especially with how the color change I have going on with this yarn. So I was struggling to learn the pineapple stitch, and I went to the video, watching this YouTube video, and it was very clear, very easy to follow. And then I realized this was an 18-row repeat. Now, again, gonna look cool. It's got like the goal of the chaining to help create wider stitches to hopefully make it go faster. But I need a pattern that I'm gonna remember to be able to like bust this out without constantly having to reference back to a video or written directions. So I frogged the pineapple stitch and started over. I found this diagram. It's in a different language, but I found this diagram of the zigzag stitch, which I figured I could learn pretty quickly. Started working it up, got a couple rows in, realized it's just not quite the look I want. I don't really know the look I want, but as I'm working it up, it's not coming out the way I was hoping it would. So I kept searching, and I found this, I don't know what to call this stitch, but I found this video through I found this pattern through Pinterest, and it led me to this, I think, a Russian pattern designer, and it's this really cool looking wagon wheel. I'm gonna call it the wagon wheel pattern because I have no idea what else to call it. And I was like, cool. She's got very clear directions. I can make this work. I turned on Google with their closed captioning, translations to English, which are working out pretty well. And I think it might work. So I've already started a little bit on it, and I'm kind of working through figuring out the stitches, and I think I'm going to be able to get it. I've only just started, but we'll see how it goes. Had to take a break in order to power wash this part of our house because we're painting our house outside on our own. Yeah, still have that wet hair. But since I couldn't figure out that pattern for some reason, even though, I mean, it's in Russian, so that's probably part of it. I'm trying to draw it out and make my own version. So I'm gonna need to start over with what I have and see if I can figure it out, and if the idea I have written down, see if it actually works. So here we go. Messed up. I messed up. I accidentally added a stitch, and I'm gonna have to, and I didn't figure it out until many rows later. So I'm gonna have to frog it. If you look here, pretty, like I already started frogging it. If you look here, I added an extra, she's always there, I added an extra stitch right here, and I got it all, Mila, stop, got it all kind of off. So I'm gonna have to frog it down to here. Just wondering what was going on. Pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm basically at square one on the first panel of 3. I'm not sure I'm going to make my deadline. She doesn't care. So it is Sunday night, 10:30, an hour after I actually wanted to go to bed. But, you know, once I get started with crochet, I get that like fixed mindset and can't stop until I get to like something accomplished. And I made great progress, especially considering what my day was like. So I had kid stuff in the morning, the park, went for a run, and then a friend I haven't seen in months, I finally got to catch up with her, and we ended up talking for nearly 3-4 hours, and you know, didn't crochet as I was kind of thinking I would, but despite all that, I believe I finished the first panel. So I laid it out on the ground just because it's easier with how I'm holding my camera. Now you can see my tension was looser when I started, so it did tighten up. So I'm a little worried about what that might do, but I'm hoping sewing will help with it. But I think it's come along great. I think that'll be the center panel. I might change some things for the like 2 side panels on the vest, just since I kind of adopted and made this my own pattern. There's some things with the edges that get a little wonky, and so I might try adding a stitch on either side to kind of just hopefully even those out. I don't know if it'll work, but crossing my fingers that I can kind of keep this progress going and get it done by Wednesday, so I could block it by Wednesday and not have to worry about crocheting and blocking and everything once my in-laws come in. So I just got back from Cheyenne Frontier Days, got a friend had an extra ticket, and I went to the rodeo first. I guess I've been to one before, but an experience. You know, it's cool to see something different that I wouldn't normally put myself in and see. But this is all I've been able to get today between when I woke up and now. So I need to try to bust out a second panel, and it is Monday at 5 o'clock. So we'll see if I can get my Wednesday morning goal of getting 3 panels done. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Monday night update, but I'm maybe halfway with the second panel. Just did a little bit this morning, and then most of it this evening after my girls went to bed. And I don't know, maybe between house projects tomorrow I'll be able to get a lot done while girls are at daycare. Hoping. Got a panel and a half. My goal was hoping to be done by Wednesday morning. So we'll see. If it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. Who knows? May not even like the final product. We'll have to see, and just might as well try it and see what comes of it. But I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So it's Wednesday morning, and I forgot to do a recap last night of what it was like on Tuesday. So I was able to finish the second panel. I was hoping to get started or get a good part of the third panel done, but didn't happen. My husband and I ended up going fishing. I caught a fish, almost caught 2. So that was exciting. It's been a bit since I've successfully caught a fish. Then we came home, power washed the side of our house because we're painting our house ourselves. And so not as much time to crochet. I did crochet on the drive, a little bit in between fishing, but not as far as I would like. I was hoping to be almost done with the third panel today. I just started it this morning while my daughter watched Bluey as we were all waking up. But family's coming this afternoon. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done by my personal deadline. So we'll see, I guess. So officially didn't make it. Met my in-laws came in, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and our kids came in. We grabbed lunch. They're out running to a store real fast. I am this far on the third panel. So originally I was hoping to be done by this morning. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. Just when family's around, I really just don't sit down and crochet very much, let alone block and sew pieces together. So this might just be a vest that I end up using for work. I'll just wear it to school. So we'll see. I'll still try to bust out as much as I can. I got a ways to go though. Concerts Friday. Got lots of family stuff. Maybe. We'll see. So it's Friday morning, and I realized I never did a recap on Thursday of how far I got. We ended up going to the lake, paddleboarding, just hanging out, playing with the kids a lot. So crochet wasn't there. I did a little bit on the drive, a little bit here and there, but just not the time I needed in order to really bust it out. So it's Friday morning. I've officially not made my deadline. I'm not Wednesday was my deadline. Friday was my hard deadline, and I'm not gonna make it. I haven't finished the third panel. I mean, I'm close, but I'm not gonna have time with all the family stuff we're doing today, plus needing to finish the panel, sew it, block it or wash it just to make it softer and less rigid. I didn't make it. I tried. I'm still pretty far. I'll still make it because it's something that I will use. Dog door, sorry. See her going right there. It's something that I'll still use for work, so I'll just finish it after my deadline, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I'm exhausted. Got back at 1 after the concert last night. Kid trouble. Kid woke up at 4, again at 6, so running very little sleep. Then drove up to my husband, who's doing to share my husband, who is doing a mountain bike race. So just kind of made it there a little bit after he crossed the finish line. So busy. Finally home. I have one, not row, but one more full circle. I have a circle and a half to go, if that makes sense, to finish the third panel. I am so close. I didn't make either of my true deadlines, but it's crochet. Things you get planned don't always get done until months later. So if I do it this week, I'm gonna call it a win. And all the chaos of family visiting, this project got moved from place to place to place. Probably wanted to say hi, and just so I could work on it where I could. Hi. And I got coffee on it. I spilled coffee on it one day. I was hoping it would be at the end, but obviously it's not, so hopefully it washes out after I finish it. Try to throw it in the wash, see if it would work. I'm talking to my phone.
What are you talking to?
Just my phone. Then I can make a video for, your grandpa. 'Cause he's probably the only one who really watches, and your dad. So they can know about my process of making a sweater. So I finished. I did not finish in time for the concert. I was so close, but I just wasn't going to be able to finish in time, so I just went with a black t-shirt and jeans, like jean shorts, and it was fun. I did finish it maybe 2 days later. I found some time to finish it, and honestly, it worked up really quick. But the question is, how did it turn out? When I look at the finished product, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Aesthetically, I really like the colors. I really like the pattern that I managed to create on my own. So nice job, Caitlin. The things I wish I would have done differently though is I do think a lighter yarn would have been even nicer. Maybe a sport weight yarn versus a DK weight. And I think making it bigger, making it wider and longer just so you get a little bit baggier, and like I think I cut it too short. Not cut it, but crocheted it too short when I should have added some more length. But overall, it's going to be a nice little cover up, something to throw on to help dress up a simple outfit for work, but not add like any heat or anything like that. So overall, pretty proud. Just have to weave in some ends. Maybe I will extend the seam on the top to kind of help bring that in just a little. Maybe that'll help with some of the drape on how it's going on the top, but a fun little experiment that kind of like how it turned out. So thanks for crocheting with me today. As always, please like and subscribe if you like my video, or if you have other ideas of things that I can try. But thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.